Oh, fish. First cast on this thing. First cast. Oh, nice little smallie jump right there. First cast. First cast on the Ned.
Duo Molds came out with a production version of the Midwest Finesse Jig, and we're gonna be making 8-ounce Midwest Finesse Jigs using this brand new production mold that came out today. So if you're into making Ned rigs and you want a production version of your favorite size, go check out the Duo Molds website and get your hands on the production Midwest Finesse Jig. So let's get into it. Let's make these Ned rigs. Okay, so here's the components that we're gonna be using today. This is the Owner 5313 hook in the 1/0 size. We have the WB 400 wire keepers. That's gonna keep your plastic on there nice and securely. And then, like I said, we have the 8-ounce production mold for the Midwest Finesse Jig by DoIt Molds. Okay, so we are at the point right now where we're gonna start laying our hooks in the mold. Everything's lined up for you, so it makes it really easy. One of the great things about the production mold is that we're gonna be making 6 of these at a time. So if you know that 1/8 ounce is your favorite, or the one you throw the most, or the one you make the most, you can buy this mold, make 6 of them at a time. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and close up our mold just like so. We are gonna head over to our Lee pot, just like that, and pour in our lead. Make sure we got a good flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so our Midwest Finesse Jig should be ready to go. Let's open up the mold and we'll check them out. We got one right here and the rest of them right there, looking pretty good. So the next step in the process is taking the sprue off. I just take a pair of cutters, cut that sprue off. The next step after cutting the sprues off is filing everything down. I like to file them down because I really feel like it helps the Ned rig stand up better when you're fishing it, and it finishes everything off nicely. And when you go to paint it, everything looks good and looks finished. And I just take this metal file and literally just file it down just like so. And I go a little bit further, so that way it gives it a nice little flat spot on the head of it, and I think that helps keep this bait standing up when it's up on the bottom. When you get those filed down, they'll just stand up on their own, just like that.
There's one. It's a better fish. Better fish. Not even sure if it's a bass right now. It's not coming up, but it's a better fish, that's for sure. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, it's a good smallie. Nice little smallie. Yeah, it's fighting good. There it is. There it is. Guy fought good. There we go. Thought he was bigger when he jumped, but fun for sure. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our head right over the top of our heat gun and get that head nice and hot. And that's what's gonna create the reaction with the powder paint to melt the powder paint onto the head of our Midwest Finesse Jig. Head over to the fluid bed and dip it in, get all the extra off, and there you have it. We got a Ned rig ready to go. All right, so our Ned rigs are all painted. We got one more step before we throw them in the oven to bake, because you want to bake them to get that powder paint nice and hot. And what we're going to do is we're going to clean out the eyes using an eye buster tool. So what you want to do with the eye buster tool is you want to take the eye of your hook, which is right there. You're going to set it into the hole of your eye buster tool, just like that. And then you're going to push down. Basically, all you're trying to do is break loose the powder paint that built up in the hook eye. So the main reason that you want to bake those heads with the paint on is because when you bake it, it's going to make that paint much more durable. It's going to be able to bang on those rocks a little bit better before any of that paint chips off. If you don't bake them, that paint's going to chip off pretty easily. Okay, well there you have it. We have our 6 Midwest Finesse Jigs made with the brand new production model Midwest Finesse Jig mold. You can get this on Duo Molds right now. Oh, one bit. Yep, there it is. Got him. This spot is loaded up with fish. Loaded. Small ones, but it's fun.